In this world there are 5 rings. Whoever manages to gather all of them can rule the entire world. And this man named Tao has already collected 4 of them. Now only the last ring, the metal ring, remains. But no one ever imagined that the owner of the metal ring would be a useless young man. His name is Ajin. He has the ability to control any kind of metal in the world, but he himself is unaware of this power. However, this old man named Zhang recognizes the hidden strength within him at a single glance. The old man grabs Ajin and asks if he is willing to become his disciple, but Ajin refuses immediately after seeing his age. The old man doesn't get angry, he simply says one thing before leaving: "If you ever change your mind, come to the city and find me." Saying this, he teleports away. At that moment, Ajin realizes that the old man was a true master. That night, when Ajin returns home, he sees that his father, Mike, is suddenly limping. When he asks what happened, he finds out that earlier that day, Ajin had picked a fight with some local thugs. Mike stepped in to protect him. Not only did the thugs beat him badly, but they also forced Mike to kneel in front of everyone. On top of that, they humiliated him by making him lick their shoes. With no other choice, Mike endured this humiliation for the sake of his son. Hearing this, Ajin is filled with rage and wants to take revenge immediately, but he is afraid that he might put Mike in danger again. So Ajin decides that he will wait until he becomes strong enough, and then return to take his revenge. He immediately sets off alone toward the city to find the old man. The old man already knows that Ajin will come. As soon as he arrives, the old man grabs him and in the blink of an eye, teleports them into a magnificent hall. Then deliberately he snatches Ajin's dagger. He wants to test whether Ajin is truly the one he has been searching for. He kicks the dagger into the air. Ajin runs after it and stretches out his hand, trying to control it with his mind. Suddenly the dagger flies back into his hand. Seeing this, the old man becomes certain that the one he had been waiting for has finally appeared. Ajin falls to his knees and accepts him as his master. After that, the old man begins teaching him how to control metal. With his natural talent, Ajin quickly becomes skilled in this art. Then the old man summons the metal ring, one of the 5 elemental rings. He tells Ajin to protect it carefully. The moment he says this, the metal ring flies on its own and slips onto Ajin's finger. And now, he has become the new successor of that extraordinary ring, and he must protect it at all costs. Along with that, Zhang also tells him about Tao, who had already obtained 4 out of the 5 rings and wanted to acquire the 5th ring as well in order to rule the world and destroy humanity. Hearing this, Ajin refuses to accept his condition and tries to return the ring, because he does not believe that he can fight Tao, who is a master of high-level martial arts. But Zhang explains to him that protecting this ring is part of his duty, because he is the one who possesses the spiritual power to control metal elements, and he is also capable of using the power of the ring. Somewhere else, we see a man named Shifeng, and he was greatly enjoying the dance performance of 3 girls. But after a short while, he starts to feel that something is strange there. Suddenly, one of the girls tries to attack Shifeng. She wanted to trap him, as he was a fire master, and those girls had been sent by their master to obtain Shifeng's fire ring. Because of this, a fierce battle breaks out between them. However, the girls are unable to match Shifeng's strength and fail to obtain the ring. After that, Shifeng uses his ring to create a magical portal, from which a fire monster emerges. Just as the monster is about to attack those girls, Tao arrives there and easily stops the attack. He was the master of those female warriors, and it was he who had sent them to retrieve the ring. Tao was so powerful that he easily defeats the giant monster. After that, with a single attack, he kills Shifeng and takes the fire ring from him. It is then revealed that Tao was searching for the 5 elemental rings, out of which he had now successfully obtained 4. The only elemental ring he did not have was the golden thumb ring, and he still did not know its location. Tao seemed extremely excited to obtain all the rings, because that would make him powerful enough to rule the world, and for that he only needed the golden ring. So he orders one of the 3 female warriors to find that ring and bring it to him. The name of that female warrior was Yuji. After a short while, 3 female warriors arrive there. Their goal is to obtain the golden thumb ring in Ajin's possession. A fight immediately breaks out. 2 of the warriors who are fighting against Zhang face a very tough situation because Zhang is highly skilled in martial arts. On the other side, the warrior fighting Ajin manages to grab him, but at that moment her attention shifts when she notices something on Zhang's wrist. Taking advantage of her distraction, another female warrior suddenly launches a powerful attack, knocking her to the ground. It is then revealed that the other 2 female warriors are actually jealous of her because their master trusts her the most and always underestimates their powers. After she falls, one of the warriors attacks Ajin and throws him down from above. However, she quickly uses her teleportation ability to save him from falling. But before she can escape safely, another warrior uses magic to attack her and successfully injures her. Even so, before hitting the ground, she teleports herself and Ajin to another location. When Ajin sees that she got injured while trying to save him, he decides to treat her. In the next scene, when she regains consciousness, she realizes that she is at her home. As she steps outside, she sees Ajin practicing his spiritual powers using the golden ring. Seeing this, she approaches him and tells him to be careful so that the flowers growing in the pond in front of her house are not damaged. Those flowers are extremely special because they bloom only once every 60 years, which is why she is very protective of them. After that, she asks Ajin to hand over the golden ring to her. However, he refuses and says that he will only give her the ring if she teaches him teleportation magic. Since she wants to obtain the ring for her master at any cost, she agrees to teach him. But as soon as Ajin learns teleportation, he uses the skill to disappear from there and heads back to his village to meet his father. Before going home, he uses a golden marble to buy new clothes and a bracelet from the market. He had obtained that golden marble from those special flowers while practicing with the golden ring. On the other side, the two female warriors meet their master and inform him about her betrayal, explaining that she helped a boy who possessed the golden thumb ring. They also bring Zhang along and imprison him at their headquarters. After learning everything, their master orders them to locate her and arrest her. In the next scene, one of the female warriors successfully tracks her down and starts fighting her. Since she hasn't fully recovered yet, she uses her skills to throw the warrior away before she can launch a powerful attack. Just when the warrior is about to deliver a final blow, Tao suddenly appears and stops the fight. Tao becomes furious at her for betraying them and orders the female warriors to arrest her and take her to headquarters. Meanwhile, when Ajin reaches his home, he becomes deeply upset after seeing his father in a very sick condition. Aju tells him that his father has been ill ever since the day Ajin suddenly left him. Hearing this makes him feel even worse. Ajin immediately orders his assistant to find the best healer, saying that he is willing to pay any price since he now possesses many golden marbles. He also offers some golden marbles to Aju so she doesn't have to struggle by selling oranges anymore. However, she refuses his gift and reminds him that in this world, the most important things are not money but love and kindness. After this, the two female warriors successfully track down Ajin's location. They arrive there and attack Aju and Ajin's assistant while they are leaving the house. The warriors take them hostage in order to force Ajin to hand over the golden thumb ring. However, Ajin refuses because he has promised Zhang to protect it. Hearing this, one of the warriors attempts to kill Aju. But suddenly, countless metal shards start flying toward them, attacking fiercely and killing one of the female warriors. It is then revealed that those metal shards are being controlled by Ajin's father, who, just like his son, possesses the power to control metal. After that, he attacks the second female warrior as well, sending her flying far away. At the same time, Tao also arrives there, and right in front of Ajin he uses his powers to kill his father, his assistant, and Aju. On the other side we see Zhang, who realizes that Ajin is in danger. He tells Ji to join him and use her powers so that they can break free from the restraints Tao had trapped them in. Ji supports him, and together they manage to free themselves. Meanwhile, Tao is just about to kill Ajin to obtain the golden ring when Zhang suddenly arrives. Using teleportation, he takes Ajin away from there, and they both reach Ji's house. There, Zhang tells Iching to go back in time and obtain the fire ring. Using the spiritual power of the flowers, Iching travels to the past and reaches the moment where Ajin was fighting Tao. At that time, Ajin had already become defenseless, but with this chance he manages to obtain the fire ring. However, as soon as he tries to escape, a female warrior spots him and attacks him. On the other hand, in the present timeline, the female warrior who survived Ajin's father's earlier attack manages to track Zhang and Ji. She arrives there and starts fighting Ji. After an intense battle, she succeeds in defeating Ji. Then she turns toward Zhang and starts fighting him as well, but Zhang eventually defeats her. Meanwhile, in the past, Ajin uses the fire ring to summon a fire monster, which attacks the female warrior and successfully kills her. After this, he returns to the future. Now, after witnessing everything and remembering the deaths of Aju and his assistant, Ajin becomes determined to take revenge and decides to face Tao. Soon he reaches Tao's headquarters and rescues Ji, whom Tao was about to kill. Ajin then gathers all his powers to defeat Tao, but Tao is far stronger than him and he fails. Tao counterattacks and knocks him down, leaving him completely helpless. Just then, an old man suddenly appears and starts helping Ajin fight against Tao. Together, they combine their powers and launch a final attack, finally defeating Tao. In the final scene of the story, Ajin thanks the old man for saving his life, but he is left shocked when he realizes that the old man is actually his future self. After this revelation, Ajin hands over all 5 rings to him so that no one can use their powers for evil purposes. Finally, he proposes to Ji, and with this, the story comes to an end.